All right, everybody, welcome back to the Meet Us in the Ring podcast. I'm here with my co host Axel, as always. I am Mary the Heel, and I will let our special guests introduce themselves.
All right, Phil, you got this. What's going on, guys? It's Phil here. Thank you guys so much for having me on the podcast today. It's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to be doing. Uh, I see you, Axel. We are going to be doing backlash predictions from what I hear. So thank you to Meet Us in the Ring for
Yes.
getting us together
Is
once
that our
again. It's
name?
great. It's
Is that
great.
our
Yeah,
name?
yeah.
Because now I'm not even
I
too sure.
pray to God it's your name. I pray to God, please. Thank you guys again for having me on. It's gonna be a great time.
Thank you, Phil.
What's up, everybody? You already know who it is. Axel Guzman 1017, Bianca Belair all day, A-Town down. And we are back to reality. It is fuck Roman Reigns all day 24/7 because we have a new world title and nobody gives a shit about Roman no more. So, fuck yo, tribal chief.
Okay,
The
all
man
right.
is back.
No matter what negative things you say about the tribal chief, you're still acknowledging the tribal chief. So I thank you for that. It is
I
what it is.
acknowledge
What's up?
that Donald Trump was my president, but I mean, you should hear the things
Can't
I said
deny
about
that.
him.
Oh boy.
Anyway,
Oh boy.
so what's going on, everybody? I'm Romando. It's very hard to get me on one of these things because I got a lot of things going on. But Mary, I will move. I will move a lot of stuff for you. I appreciate you. So yeah, I'm happy to be here.
I
Go ahead.
appreciate you. Thank you so much for
Yeah.
coming. I've been actually wanting to get you on the podcast for a while, and I just knew that your life was busy, so I was like, all
You
right,
know that,
I'm gonna
yeah.
wait.
No, but you know what? I had to make time because I appreciate it, and I appreciate you.
Well, I appreciate having you both here. As you can see, Maddie and Malik could not be here today. That's why we have our special guests. And like Phil said, we're going to be doing some backlash predictions. Are you guys ready?
Let's
Yes.
go.
No, I said, are you ready? It hurt my soul when he couldn't go that hard when he said it.
I
You couldn't
know.
go hard,
Yeah.
huh?
He,
Like
he
physically, huh?
like
Trips
he
tried.
can't
He tried.
like his like it. If he goes hard at anything, like we all know what could happen, and it just hurt my heart. So I said it loud as hell when he was saying it. I was like, damn.
You had to fill in for him.
I was just thinking about like how when he was talking about go ahead, whoa, and everybody did it. I'm like,
Yeah.
I said it, I commented, and I was just like, look at Triple H slowly becoming our father. Like he didn't walk out for 30 years.
He's like,
Like he
all right, go
wasn't
ahead.
like he
Go ahead,
wasn't
do it.
like he wasn't disrupting the system for 30 fucking years. So it's like
Biggest baby
whoa.
face turn in all of
Yeah,
wrestling,
yeah,
bro.
yeah. Now he's like Papa Trips. Like shit's crazy.
Daddy trips. Anyway, we're going to start
Hey.
hot out the gate with Brock Lesnar and Cody Rhodes. Y'all, I just, I don't know what to make of this, honestly. Are you guys feeling it? Because I'm really not.
The
Brock doesn't
match, you're
even
not
know
feeling the
him.
match. Yeah, but he will. I don't know, dude. Fucking I think Cody needs this. I think for Cody to jump into the title picture, WrestleMania picture, main event WrestleMania, that's great. That was good. I think they did it perfectly. I don't think he was meant to win. Now he had his because he definitely deserved that spot, but I don't think he not that he didn't deserve the championship, but he left for a long time, so he hasn't really taken us for a ride. Even though people say the same thing about Roman too, so that's a that's an argument in itself. I just think now
Yeah.
Cody can have more storylines. Cody's a storyteller. With Brock, he could do a lot of work with Brock. I think Brock, and now that Brock is being himself more, having more fun, coming into different characters and different versions of Brock. We haven't seen Brock wear a trench coat before. Now he got a cowboy hat, a trench coat, and a
Shit was so
braid. Like
random, bro.
Brock is having some freaking character development.
The
And who would have
Brocker
thought
taker over here.
the under Brock.
My-
Like
The under
the under Brock.
the under Brock.
I just,
Copyrighted.
I don't know. I just, how does he win? Like for anybody here who has Cody
How
as
does
the person to win, how does he do it? Because
I dude,
I don't see it. I'm starting to believe that this might end in a DQ.
And now it's not.
Really?
I don't disagree with you. But
it's
I
gonna
think
be
Brock
some
should
kind of
lose
messed up
clean.
finish.
I know, and it would be great to see Brock lose clean because Brock is legitimate enough to where if you beat him, you're a big deal. But
Oh
he's
yeah.
been in the game long enough to where he could do the favor and not be seen any less. So Brock is in a perfect position to do the favor, and Cody is a valuable contender to Brock because he came so close to beating Roman, and Roman beat Brock. So I just is it you, Cody? I think Brock should. Brock said it on an interview with Pat McAfee. He was like, "Some of these kids need to come and get over." So I think Brock should give the opportunity that he's talking about to get over, because they need to get over him. Like he's a big deal.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
have
'cause-
Cody winning this, but I have no idea how. I really don't. I don't.
I do
really
as
don't.
well.
It like if Cody does somehow actually pick up the victory here and continue on this whole story of like a year long trying to get back to the title, like John did. I don't know how it's gonna happen. I really don't, but I do have Cody.
I mean, if it ends in a DQ, for me, that is what it is. If Brock, DQs himself, like it's predictable, but
No, I'm talking about
I
like
think we'll be
like
okay.
Cody getting his ass beat so much that he just gonna have to take the L and hit a Shinsuke Nakamura on Brock. You know what I mean? Like
I
he's
don't
gonna,
know.
he's gonna have to
I don't
hit that
know.
low blow or
Something in this
something.
match. Something is
Somebody
happening in this
said-
match.
Somebody
I don't-
said that they were gonna beat that Brock was gonna beat Cody Rhodes to death. Like, and I was
And,
just,
and that's what I'm saying. Like that little
we-
Shinsuke maneuver, I think he might have to do that because
that's
I mean,
crazy.
I don't.
I
don't
can't
want,
see it.
I don't want to.
Cody would
Could we
never.
possibly see
That's the
Brock
thing.
and
It's something that
Cena at
we think he would
SummerSlam
never
thing?
do.
What'd you say, Phil?
Could we possibly see like a Brock and Cena type shit where it's like 14 suplexes over and over and over
Yeah.
again and him just
God,
like
I hope not.
dominated?
yeah, I hope not, but yeah.
I
I
really
mean,
hope not.
Yeah, why not?
Because
Like here's the
it's
thing.
played
Here-
out.
here's the thing though. Here's the thing. Y'all wanted adversity for Cody. Now you
Not
got
really.
it.
Not
Now you
really.
got
I
it.
never
So-
asked him to suffer anymore. Than he really
Me
has.
neither.
Listen,
Now
I didn't
you
ask
got
him
it.
to
listen.
suffer.
He about to.
Everybody asked for adversity on the road to WrestleMania. Now it's after WrestleMania, and now you're gone. All right, so he has it. He
Cody
has the
about to go
adversity.
through everything. He about to lose against Brock. He's gonna win Money in the Bank, cash in and lose.
Okay, listen. I think he actually is.
he's gonna
win
he's
Money in the
gonna
Bank.
he's gonna compete in the Royal Rumble, be the last two again, lose this time to Gunther, and have to win the Elimination Chamber to get to Roman. Y'all want adversity? If that's not enough for y'all, goddamn.
Yeah, here's what I think his adversity is gonna go through: lose to Brock, lose his qualifying match in the Money in the Bank, go to the last ditch.
No.
effort,
The
like,
qualifying
final-
match to be in the World Heavyweight Championship tournament.
Well, no. Here's the thing. I got him losing to Brock. Well, I don't have him losing to Brock somehow, but him losing, if it is actually possible, then losing the finals to Seth for the World Heavyweight title, then losing a qualifying match to get in Money in the Bank, finally winning that last chance match to get into Money in the Bank, getting Money in the Bank, losing everything, and then finally cashing in at the right opportune time. Dude, he's gonna go through hell. He's gonna go
Who
through
do you
hell.
think
It's
should
gonna be,
win the world?
Nah, it's gonna be. No,
he's
they're
gonna go
trying
through
to
hell.
make him Cena. Why did I not
Dude,
think about this?
he's
He's
going
gonna do the Cena. You know, Roman, with everything you did with me and the Uthos, you know,
Okay, dude,
I could be like that. But I'm gonna take this Money in the Bank and challenge you at WrestleMania 40. You get the fuck out of here. Watch him do it. If he wins Money in the Bank, watch him do that. Watch him do it. Cena did it. It's not the first time.
Yeah.
They already gave him
I-
the Cena arc. Just give him the whole thing. Give him jorts. Just give
Okay.
him the jorts too, bruh.
To me, he's either winning Money in the Bank or winning the Rumble again. It's either one of those two.
the Rumble cannot happen. That is a no.
It's either one of those two,
It
bro.
can't
It's
be
either
back
one
to
of those
back.
two. It's
I
either.
They
like
didn't
that.
even do that for Cena.
I know, but
enjoy
I'm
that
just
we
saying
don't
it's
know
either
what's
one of
gonna
those two.
happen.
Yeah. I don't want
Not
him to
for
win
that.
Money in the Bank. I want someone new and up and coming to
Oh,
win it.
A night,
Night.
yeah,
Anyone but him.
or A town down, yeah,
Again.
Again, and
yeah.
I got
not a
proven
fan.
right the first time.
Why
Nah.
not?
I'm not.
First time
a
never
fan.
happened. Shawn Michaels fans could pretend like Shawn Michaels' last match was against The Undertaker at WrestleMania. So I can pretend like that never happened. What Money in the Bank? Theory was never Money in the Bank. That was Otis.
What was Shawn Michaels? What was Shawn
Was
Michaels'
Otis.
last match?
Huh?
What was Shawn Michaels' last match?
Brothers of Destruction versus DX in Saudi Arabia.
Oof.
Oh, well, yeah. I
But
know.
real Shawn Michaels fans don't want to admit that ever happened. So they say, nah, it was against The Undertaker. Remember his last career match? Like, yeah, okay.
Well, anyway, for Brock versus Cody for Backlash, I am taking Cody. Phil, what is your final answer?
I'm gonna go Cody, but I have no idea how.
Axel, what's your final answer?
The Beast.
Mondo?
Yeah,
Just don't
my
see it.
final answer is 100% going to be the under Brock.
Because my thing
All
is,
right, we're split.
because
right.
the last thing, my thing is, yes, he almost beat, Cody almost beat Roman, but let's not forget how much close Brock got with almost like destroying Roman. So
True.
Yeah, but
True.
I mean, I don't know. We're gonna see. I hope something unpredictable happens. Maybe Stardust might debut, make his return.
Oh Jesus!
Am I the only one who liked Stardust? Because I
No.
genuinely
What I think is
did.
gonna happen?
You-
what I think is
you
gonna
need to
happen
meet
is that
Josiah,
Cody's gonna be
'cause-
getting his
Yeah,
butt whooped.
Josiah. He's like.
I mean, we follow each other on TikTok, but we don't really talk. I'll message him about Stardust.
He's like that.
Well,
Man,
no,
let's-
Cody's gonna be getting his butt whooped, and Stardust is gonna come and help Cody.
man,
Oh,
let somebody
okay,
talk
so
about
he's
Stardust. I hit him with
cloning
the.
himself now.
Hit him with the
All right, moving on to the next match, we have the triple threat for the U.S. title. Theory
so many,
versus
no
Lashley
pun
versus Reed.
intended. No pun intended, but so many theories going on with this match.
Yes.
Woo! So many, but y'all could go ahead. Y'all could go ahead. You know what? Matter of fact, all three of y'all could go ahead
I'm gonna be honest,
and let me know when it's my turn.
Yeah, I personally, of this match in particular, I couldn't give a lesser. Shit.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
I
like
mean-
I can't seem to pretend to even care. I actually forgot this match was gonna happen. I'm probably gonna use this time to nap, take a long shit, probably take a shower, go to the store, maybe.
I don't think it's going to be that
probably-
long.
Yeah, I know. It'll probably be quick because I wouldn't make this a long match either. So I don't know. Yeah.
For me, I'm going with Theory retaining. I don't know if that's a popular opinion or not, because a lot of people want Bobby Lashley to
Probably
win.
not.
I honestly, sorry, Bronson Reed, I really don't like. I don't have any care for him, just because I didn't know him in NXT, and on the main roster, he's just like kind of there for me. So I'm hoping Theory retains, and I hope Bobby Lashley can move on to something else.
I agree.
I got Theory retaining. I do. But if I had to pick like a second person, it has to be Bronson. I like Bronson Reed to me. I know a lot of people just don't seem to care for Bronson Reed,
Yeah.
but he is legitimately probably one of the best things that Triple H has honestly done with him. He is still continuing to look like an absolute beast out there, even in the losing effort that he did inside the Elimination Chamber. It took like basically everybody to take him down. This whole thing with him and Bobby Lashley is continuing to elevate him. I got Theory retaining, but if there was going to be a new champion to move over to Friday Night SmackDown along with Theory, give me Bronson, man. But Theory overall should definitely have this.
I also like that the U.S. title is moving over to SmackDown.
To SmackDown.
I mean, most
Yeah.
likely. Axel, it is your
definitely has to
turn.
be.
It's Rusev Day. No, let me but so real quick, when this first happened, easy Theory dub, easy. It's just here to build the feud with Lashley and Reed, right? Until the draft happened and Mitri hit me with the, what if they have Theory lose and keep him on Raw because that new world title, and they can have Bobby Lashley win, and he goes to SmackDown with the U.S. title.
Yeah, because Bobby is on SmackDown.
And now that I think about it, I mean,
I don't like that makes sense.
It does make sense, because why would Theory's done? Like, there's nothing.
That's
Like,
what I'm saying. I don't like it that makes sense.
But it's time. We all know there's I'd say there's like 5 people. There's
Wait,
Seth,
you're
Finn,
saying it's
Theory,
time for Theory to
Logan.
be a champion,
Yes.
like to be world heavyweight champion?
If not, at least competing for it.
Okay.
At least get into the tournament, you know?
No, I see like Seth, Finn, and maybe even fucking Logan Paul having it before then, but competing for it, definitely, bro. I've been saying this since day one when Seth and him started feuding. It should have been for a world championship, not a fucking United States title. Shout out to you, Roman. But just cause I like where that would go, I'm picking Bobby.
Okay. Wow.
And Bobby Lashley and Bronson Reed will be drafted to SmackDown.
I'm gonna tell on you to Theory for saying that.
Listen,
I see at least two
listen,
SmackDown.
listen.
Linda, listen.
Yeah, but also I don't want Theory going to the land of feeding Roman. I saw Bobby get drafted. I see Bobby get drafted. You're just there to get fed to Roman. I seen Edge get drafted. Edge versus Roman 3 just to get fed to him.
Yeah.
I don't want Theory in SmackDown because then
And
when it's time for the world title,
it's going to be AJ and Roman next. So
you know how half and half I was that AJ went to SmackDown.
yeah.
The fact that I knew that's where he thrived the most, but now he's there with Roman. He has the OC faction.
Yeah.
I know.
Oh, that was the other one. That was the other person. Despite how much hate I give him because one of our boys, Braylon, Drew McIntyre coming back as a heel and getting that world title would be amazing.
That would be interesting to see Drew as a heel.
I need Drew as a heel.
Yeah, that would be pretty.
And I've talked to Bray. Yeah, he gets wild, but that's true. It's very true. He needs that heel turn. Needs it.
No problem with Drew McIntyre.
No.
I just like his babyface run for me only worked when it was him versus Brock.
Mm-hmm.
A little bit with Randy because I felt like people started to turn on him then because Randy 14-time champion. Yeah, fuck Drew. And then,
Yeah.
And it just got stale.
Drew
and he has a
Roman
fucking
at Clash of the Castle is
sword.
good.
He has a sword. Why does a babyface have a sword? And then remember at WrestleMania when he almost he's a protector. So he wasn't trying to slice up Riddick Moss or whatever they call him now. Remember at WrestleMania when he almost sliced him down the middle?
Is that supposed to be on
That ain't
Xia Li's gimmick? The protector.
I don't know.
Where's Xia Li?
Yo, I miss her too, honestly.
Where? Yo, that's right.
Xia Li was supposed to be the
Well, yeah, and then she
gets no reaction.
And
then she left.
Well,
she gets no reaction.
I think she needs a mouthpiece, like a manager, a really good manager.
They need to find that good feud because I know Phil probably noticed, but when Bronson Reed destroyed Bobby Lashley and fucked up Theory, he got cheers. It wasn't quiet.
Yes.
They're starting. So if you give the person the right feud, they'll get reactions. It's just
I'm telling you right now, Bronson has a major chance of winning this triple threat. He has a major chance to win.
I mean, he has as much chance as Matt Riddle did when Matt Riddle won that triple threat.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Nobody fucking thought he was gonna do it.
Yes.
So final thoughts on this match.
Lashley.
I'm going Theory. You're going Lashley. Oh, this way.
I'm gonna go Reed. I'll take it. I'm gonna go Reed.
Okay. Mondo, what's your final decision?
He's taking the shit. Remember?
Yeah, I'm probably gonna be using the restroom. But if I had to name my log, I would name it Reed.
Okay. Interesting. All right.
Yeah.
I'm the only one on the Theory train.
Yeah.
All right. Next up, the EST Bianca Belair.
Oh, Lord have
versus
mercy.
Io Sky.
Before anybody goes, is this gonna be for the Raw Women's Championship or the SmackDown Women's Championship?
The Raw Women's.
It's the Raw.
You sure? Because Bianca's on SmackDown and Rhea's about to get drafted to Raw. So are we title swapping after the pay-per-view or beforehand?
Yeah, but that doesn't start until after Night of Champions.
The rosters
right?
don't start until after Backlash.
Oh, so is it after Backlash or after Night of Champions?
Backlash. No, they said Backlash.
Oh, okay.
But even if,
so then
bro,
it'll still technically be
even
the Raw Women's Champion.
Just make it for the SmackDown title because guess what? With Bianca went Damage Control and they're all together again. So
did we do the swap on Raw before everything gets started?
That's what I'm saying because I'd understand if Bianca's going up against someone who would be going to Raw, but both people are going to be on SmackDown, so you might as well do the title swap beforehand.
Yeah.
Not wait. I mean, by the time Backlash comes, Bianca officially dethrones Becky as the longest reigning champion. But I mean, I don't know. I just had to see what y'all thought.
Yeah, I
Like,
mean, I don't like the whole drafting the champions to the opposite brands. It's such a like pet peeve of mine to make them switch because it just messes up everything,
Title
and I don't
swaps
like it.
devalue it to me. It devalues everything to
Yeah,
me,
yeah,
and I
because then it counts as
stitched Axel's video
another
about it.
title reign, and it's like why?
I stitched Axel's video about it, man. These branded championships aren't what it was supposed to be
cause,
anymore. I
cause,
did.
cause my thing is, a lot of people are like, oh, they'll just do a title swap. I believe in PTSD, bruh. And I still have PTSD from the last fucking title swap
The
we had with
last one,
Charlotte and
bro.
Becky.
Dude,
Granted,
you
I'm pretty sure
deserve that.
Bianca and Rhea have no real beef. I'm pretty sure, I won't say best friends, but they're cool.
Yeah,
But I
Don't be
still got
more.
PTSD, bro. I'm still gonna be worried because I thought Charlotte and Becky were besties from like,
They'll be more. They'll be more professional about
and,
it.
and,
yeah,
But
and it kind of sucked because it took away. Like, granted, Bianca still ended up winning the title, blah blah blah, but it took away from Bianca getting the SmackDown Women's Championship back from Becky
right.
after losing it the way she did because they had to do the
hmm
title swap, and it's like, oh,
Well, as far as this match goes, I obviously have the EST winning. I think Io Sky is phenomenal, and I think she's gonna have a really
AJ
good
Styles.
career if they. Or sorry, Io. She'll have a really good career if she gets booked well,
Yeah.
but the EST is winning this at Backlash. There's no ifs, ands, or buts.
No, I wasn't saying AJ Styles because you said that by accident.
Oh,
You
I
said
was
you
like, I
said
thought I
you
was
said
tripping.
phenomenal. So I just
Oh,
said AJ Styles.
yeah, you have me thinking that I'm like saying the
No,
wrong
no, no,
thing.
no, no. I caught that. I'm like, no, you didn't say
Saying the
that.
wrong person here.
No,
um,
I just heard phenomenal, and
yeah. I got Bianca. I mean, I love Io Sky. I really do. I think she's honestly one of the best women that they have on that entire roster. Period. But it's going to be Bianca. She's going to continue this long reign. And like Axel and I said during all the way back at WrestleMania, until there's like a legitimate threat, she is not losing the championship. So
Yeah.
let's get this going and figure this
and,
out. And
and,
it's still kind of wild to me that Damage Control is still together, but not for long.
and here's another thing. This is one of them situations where it's like they have a match, and you expect us to choose between people like it's not obvious. So you're telling me Io's supposed to beat Bianca for the Raw Women's Championship and have like a what 2-3 day reign because she's gonna title swap Rhea?
Yeah.
No,
Come,
it's not
like,
happening.
come on. And I said it because I started thinking like because everybody was all SmackDown, the Judgment Day SmackDown. Finn Balor is in the running to be one of the contestants to be the next WWE World Heavyweight Champion. That title ship is on Raw.
hmm
I don't see them breaking up Judgment Day anytime soon. That means Rhea has to be on Raw. But if that was the fucking case, because y'all can't tell me y'all just thought now with the new title, it's going to be on Raw. Like, y'all been knew this. Roman was never leaving Fox because they would fucking leave you and you would have no channel for SmackDown.
Yeah.
So why not just have Rhea Ripley beat Bianca at fucking WrestleMania? Because nothing has been popping for Rhea after beating Charlotte. Nothing.
Thank you.
It did nothing. It did absolutely nothing. She just has
I
the
enjoyed
title
it.
now. It's
I love the match.
it's no, not the match. I'm saying everything after.
Yeah, yeah, no. Yeah.
Like her opponent is Selena Vega. No offense, but I mean,
I love Zelina Slay.
we're going back to the Ronda Rousey going up against smaller people, and that's supposed to be believe that. Like, come on.
Well, Mondo, what do you think?
Yeah, that was a lot. Jeez. I think like storyline wise, because I don't know, it depends how you talking about it too. But I think my answer is gonna be the same. Bianca right now is the perfect representation of a company in a professional. In my opinion, this is all what I feel.
Oh yeah.
In a professional, in I mean, WWE is publicly traded. It's just it's mainstream. It's a brand. Bianca Belair is the perfect representation. She is everything I want my
Yeah.
daughters to be. A fighting
Exactly.
champion, a
Exactly.
There
freaking
you go.
a good person. She carries herself professionally. She's a strong, independent black woman, but she's not the stereotype that people perpetuate. Anyway, I'm
Yes,
She
anyway.
almost
That's how far
was.
I feel as far
Fucking
as like
Vince.
it makes sense. Yes.
as far as company goes. Now, storyline, she's cuts a good promo. She's fantastic in the ring. She's dominant and believable. Uh, is it going to be Io Sky? No, but I think they're doing the Roman Reigns to Bianca, where they're elevating her so much that they're not creating good contenders. Like
Hmm.
they're shooting her up, but they need to put rockets on other people too at the same time, so that way there's more legitimate contenders. Like every hero needs a villain, vice versa. Like so, I don't know. You guys are thinking way far down the line. I don't have that much bandwidth. I want Bianca Belair to win, and I don't know what they're gonna do. I just hope it
It's
doesn't
it,
suck.
it it's not about thinking
Period.
too. It's not about thinking too far. It's just
No, for me,
the
I'm
the
Yeah.
not.
the
I'm
the,
good.
the draft happened.
I'll take
So
it
so
week. I'll take it week by week.
I just feel
That's
like with
fair.
the title reign, it's just like with Roman.
Yeah.
That championship is no longer a title that someone like fucking Jinder Mahal could win.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whoever beats Roman has to be able to do the same shit Roman does for that company, and that means the interviews, everything,
Yeah.
everything. And I
Yeah.
feel like Bianca Belair put the women's title in that same position. So whoever beats Bianca has to be able to. She's about to get a fucking reality show. She's on every fucking commercial that has to do with WWE and the partners and everything, bro. Whoever beats her
Yeah,
has to do that same stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
she's killing it in
Period.
every
At,
single category.
as much as it kills me to
Every
say it,
aspect.
her and Roman really
I
elevated them
mean,
titles, man.
it
Yeah.
doesn't kill me to say that at all.
In
That's a
every
fact.
aspect of the game, both of them are killing
Yeah.
it, and they
Yeah,
are
they
the
are.
company people.
This
I
about to
think
be a 5-star
Bianca.
match, though. Just
I think Bianca's a
Yeah,
better
This
I
is
mean,
going to be
agreed.
representation as a
fantastic.
champion than Roman is, though.
what
You
happened?
what?
I said I think Bianca is a better representation of a champion than Roman is for
Because she
different
shows up
reasons.
every week.
Nah, I don't think. I think that's such a lame argument. Not that
I'm kidding.
your argument is lame, but I think when
Yeah.
people's the scheduling, there's no human being on the planet that would possibly care about anyone on the internet complaining about my attendance if I could take care of my family, put money in my pockets, and put food on the table. I'll show up once a year if it gets me paid. Like
It's just the people they
I
try to like they try to do it with. It's like I used to say John Cena, but John Cena
there's
got
always somebody.
divorced and got no
There's,
kids.
there's always going to be
So it's
somebody.
like,
Somebody's going to have a sweet deal, and people are going to complain.
If
Even
any,
Triple H said it. I would have did it too. This title right now, the
but it's
first
funny,
day
and then he
upon
talks
taking
shit.
off that blanket, about taking off that blanket on that title, the first name that's mentioned is Roman Reigns. A
Hmm.
title that has nothing to do with him. Roman Reigns is champion of his own world right now, of his own island of relevancy. You introduce a new champion, and the first thing you're gonna do is mention Roman's name. I liked it, but I was just like, come on, you can't.
Yeah, because that's the reason
Because
for the new
he's
title. Because Roman don't show up.
Well,
We de- we deserve better, bruh.
speaking of the new title and the potential winner, but first, he has to face Omos at Backlash.
oh,
Yeah. All
That's
right.
oh
Rollins
yeah.
y'all,
versus
you
Omos.
guys can talk about this one.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Y'all,
I want to
y'all.
hear what y'all got to say. I choose to go last on this topic.
All right.
Okay,
But
You
I'll go
want to go
first
first?
then.
All right.
Yeah, I'll go first
So I'll
then.
go
Go
second.
ahead.
So I'll go second.
Ladies
I'll
first.
even
Ladies
write.
first.
I'll even write notes.
Please.
I initially I counted on Omos to get the job done at WrestleMania, and he let me down. So this time I'm going with Seth. I
Okay.
believe Seth's gonna win because he's gonna be in the championship. You know, what's the word I'm looking for? The tournament or whatever they're gonna do. He's gonna be in the picture, so he needs to not lose to Omos. That's how I feel.
Now let me just start by saying, after Omos lost at Mania, all that Omos sapien shit, and that's done. That's gone. But
No, he was not winning.
you can't look at me crazy when I say this. They put Omos in this situation because they're gonna do Omos versus Roman Reigns, bro. It's gonna happen. And the best way to start that is against Seth. Do not be surprised if everybody thinks that Seth Rollins is going for that stomp and Omos just gets up, boom, double choke slam, 1, 2, 3. Cause otherwise, what do the people say? I'm gonna write a letter. and it's gonna be it's gonna be a big letter, and it's gonna be called "Get Omos off my fucking TV."
Yeah.
Because if he's gonna keep losing, what the fuck is the point? I don't want Seth to lose, but I mean, it'd be better than him losing to Logan Paul. That didn't happen, so I I got Omos.
Okay.
Since
Phil?
day one, I have been telling people that Omos is not the guy, and finally, finally,
He not the
people
guy,
are
but they
saying
trying to
that.
make him the fucking guy. I don't know what it
Oh,
is,
they're
but
trying to. They are definitely trying to. I sadly see Axel's vision. If it is going to be Omos versus Roman, it's most likely going to be at that Saudi show because he's big
yes,
and he is
yes, yes.
because he's
Aw.
big and they want that sweet Saudi money. So that is gonna happen.
Bro, bro, this big
But
Nigerian giant. No one. He's such a monster. It's so perfect for Roman to beat him the night he's supposed to hit 1,000 days. I mean, he conquered a monster. Like just
exactly, this is
Roman has
literally
conquered
what
a
I was saying.
beast, a demon. He's conquered a goat. He's conquered
Yeah.
a crazy white man. Now just a monster. I was talking about Edge, but
I was hoping that was gonna be the guy, but I don't know. You say some crazy stuff sometimes, but
all the time. What are you talking about?
very very true.
I'm me.
Yo, hold up.
That's also true.
When is this
I met you in
supposed to
person.
take place?
This Saturday.
Okay.
It is this. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. For the love of God, I hope Seth wins. I really do because I mean, Omos does not deserve a freaking win against Seth Rollins. But with him being a free agent now, which is again ridiculous,
Wait, what's
he's-
ridiculous?
Him being a free agent.
him being a free
Seth
agent.
Rollins?
Omos.
Omos.
Why is
Omos
that
was
ridiculous?
Omos was negotiated to be a free agent so that he can show
Yeah,
up
why
on
is that
both
ridiculous?
shows. Because
Because
why? Why? What's the purpose of the draft then? If he's just going to be showing up on both shows? Like,
Yeah, but if you have superstars that are solely on one side and solely on another, wouldn't it be kind of entertaining to see just a couple cross pollinate?
then you're, then,
And
then
wouldn't
you're
that
doing the wild card
hold on,
rule.
hold on, hear me out, hear me out. Wouldn't that also speak into his because who's his manager? MVP, right? I think they're
Mhm.
trying to make MVP a legendary manager of sorts, right? If MVP can talk with his guy to being a free agent during the most groundbreaking draft of them all, wouldn't that speak into his character as well?
Can you say the same thing about Dolph? Can you say
Dolph
the
who?
same thing about Ali?
Wait,
Can you say?
Who are we talking about? Are we talking about Ali Dolph or are we talking about Almost?
Well, I'm just listening to free agents that they listed.
Oh, okay, yeah. What about him? What about
Because
Dolph?
because
he's
Dolph
also a free
Ziggler,
agent.
he's a
Yeah,
free agent.
Dolph just
Ali,
was NXT champion not too long ago, so that means he could bounce around and build
Don't remind me
storylines
of
better
that
than
bullshit.
anybody.
he's a
Ali,
free agent.
Ali isn't. Don't you guys want him to be seen on television more often?
No,
I mean,
not me.
Yes.
I
okay,
could
not
care
you
less.
personally.
I mean,
Okay, hold on.
I
Sorry.
like Ali, but I don't
My
know.
bad. There are human beings that want him to be seen more often. So I would say it's fair to have. I don't know. I don't see the reason to condemn it if it hasn't done anything against us yet.
But like I feel like certain
Everybody's a free agent
superstars,
though at that point.
Yeah,
They can show up.
but I
yes.
feel like certain
That's what
superstars
happened
would
last
thrive better on if they're just on one show.
They have
Like
that.
if you
They're
want
gonna have
somebody
that.
like Mustafa Ali to thrive, he shouldn't be hopping back and forth because to me that only shows that he's just going to be either a jobber or just in the mid card scene.
I'm going Seth, point blank, but I'm not going to be shocked at all if Omos actually gets to win. Because if he does win, he's going to Roman.
Mondo, what's your decision?
Uh, I would have to go Seth, and it would make sense that it is Seth, but it's good for Omos because he's rubbing elbows with Seth. I think to have a match with Seth alone is I'm pretty sure Omos when he found out he was having his match, he was just like, "Fuck yeah, I get to be in the ring with Seth." So I hope they could do good. Two
He's
contrasting
had all these big
styles.
matches. Let's see if he can actually capitalize on
They're
one.
very I think these two contrasting styles will have. I'm hoping a different result. We're gonna see. Man.
I hope the match will be good. You know, hopefully they get a little bit of time, unlike Brock and Omos at WrestleMania. So we'll just have to wait and see.
And they got like 2-3 minutes, you
We'll
know.
get like 5 at the most.
Well, our next match I am so excited for. Bad
That's not gonna be
Bunny
good.
versus Damian Priest. I did want the tag match, but that's not happening. So I am, let me just say this right now, 100% going for Bad Bunny to win.
Listen, as a fellow Puerto Rican, this better be the motherfucking main event. You got a
Ooh,
Puerto
okay.
Rican versus a Puerto Rican in Puerto Rico in a fucking street fight. I don't give a shit about Brock versus Cody. Don't nobody care. You got one Puerto Rican and another. You about to have the LWO through all this too?
That Latino heat, you know what I'm
They, they,
saying?
they, 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 I don't even want to speak on that because Chavo Guerrero, nobody can tell him that he's wrong. When I heard LWO's theme song start with the Eddie thing, I'm like, what the fuck, bro? This is why he talks shit about Ray. Let Eddie sleep, man. But this better be the main event. This shit's about to hit mainly because it's gonna be a street fight.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go Priest.
You're gonna go Priest? All right.
Probably bugging. I mean, you can't go wrong either way. Like they at the end of the day, a Puerto Rican gonna win in Puerto Rico. Shit.
But Bad
Yeah.
Bunny is the celebrity, so I imagine he'll win.
True.
And it's his home. But it
Is
is
Damian Priest
technically
home
home.
too?
What? He grew up in New York, didn't he?
He's still Puerto Rican. That's still home.
Okay, but that's like actual Bad Bunny's home.
Nah, you see, I
But
don't like. I
hometown
don't.
shows, they like to have people lose.
Home is
So,
home. Home is home.
Home is home. That's where the blood is.
so what do you think?
I got Bunny. I do. I got Bunny. Um, it's not because of the whole, oh yeah, because he's a celebrity. No, I honestly think that this is just the whole thing when it comes down to it. Bad Bunny is going to get the rub from Damian Priest and he's going to be able to get the job done. Um, it being the main event, I would not honestly be mad at. I really wouldn't. And if it does, like, if it does get to be in that main event spot, it's going to be a great thing. Not only because it's like the first pay per view in Puerto Rico since like I think 2005, but also this is just going to be a great representation type of matchup here. So let's get it
Mm-hmm.
going. Bad Bunny for the win.
Mondo?
This match is actually very important for the culture, para la cultura. Freaking
Representation, baby.
the because Damian Priest is from Queens, which is where I lived in Queens for a long. I'm from the Bronx, but I lived in Queens for a very long time. Damian Priest is like my younger cousin. Like he reminds me of he is your typical New Yorican, like your quintessential New Yorican. Damian Priest, I'm like that's like he makes me feel like home, and Bad Bunny, of course. You know what? Damian Priest is what people from the island believe. Like they'll be like, "Nah, you're American," and then your Puerto Ricans out here will be like, "You too Puerto Rican." If you, it just it's a weird. You're never you're too American for the Puerto Ricans, and you're too Puerto
Puerto
Ricans for
Rican
the
for the
Americans.
Americans, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I we would deal with that a lot. And if you notice, if you can see the differences in their personalities, they are exactly that issue, like that we
Mm-hmm.
deal with out here. And it's just interesting. So I don't know. I don't know who's gonna win. I don't really. It's a decent storyline. It would make more sense for Damian Priest to win, and I do think Damian Priest is gonna win actually because Bad Bunny respects the sport too much
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
to like to. I think that would be just a smidge selfish. But who doesn't want a victory in the WWE? But I don't know. I think Bad Bunny is more selfless in that when it comes down to the sport. So
It's fair to
That's
say.
fair.
I'm gonna go Damian Priest.
Yeah, either way, I'm gonna be fine. I like the Judgment Day, also like Bad Bunny, and I think Street Fight, you can't really go wrong. I mean, maybe you can, I don't know, but I think this is gonna be a very entertaining match.
At the very least, it's gonna be violent, and there's gonna be a lot of like interruptions and interferences and
Hmm.
a lot of
It's gonna be
twists and turns.
gonna be
And
great.
Bad Bunny is gonna take a Shane McMahon bump. I'm calling it. Mark it. Bad
Dude,
Bunny is gonna
that
take
bump onto the
a
table.
something. Bad Bunny is gonna do something to like. I gotta do this for my people. from my
Mm-hmm.
island, Puerto Rico. Yeah, he's
Mi
gonna.
gente.
He does
He's
the
gonna
Logan Paul frog splash through the announce
no,
table.
he's gonna do a shooting star, a 450 shooting star off the Titantron through the table
There you go.
on
Okay,
ringside.
There you go.
y'all heard it here first on the
We'll
Muse
we'll, we'll,
Ring
we'll,
Yeah.
we'll need
podcast.
we'll need a new stage for this, but that's just never gonna happen. I really want the big screens to be gone. Please change the
What?
stage. I've been making this happen for like the last year and a half.
Like no Titantron?
I just want a different. I just want different stages. I just don't want the big screen anymore. Like I
What do you
feel like
want?
I'm watching on my actual television here. Nah, I want like an actual stage, like back
Yeah.
in the day type stages,
Like
like
a
SummerSlam '09 type of stages, like
hold
here,
on,
like
let me
they
look
did.
this up.
Like
SummerSlam
I
09,
SummerSlam '09. Like it just. I don't know
2009,
why I
I'm
did that
assuming.
one because I was watching it last night, but man, I just want a different type of stages.
SummerSlam 2009.
I-
Oh yeah, dig it. Yeah. 2009. Hold on.
Well, speaking of another Puerto Rican,
I was just watching. I was
Zelina
just watching
Vega
something.
versus Rhea
Oh,
Ripley.
Selena.
I'm very excited for this match. Like, I have said it before on my TikTok. I love Zelina Vega. I think she's super underrated. I think she's so talented. She's fantastic on the mic. I'm so glad that she's getting this opportunity, even though I do have Rhea Ripley winning. I had her winning before the draft, and obviously the draft makes it a little bit more, sus that she's gonna win. So, but I think Zelina's gonna pull out all the stops. I hope she does some really cool ring gear. I think it'll be fantastic.
Oh, she'll cosplay as something great, and it's gonna be
I love it.
fantastic.
I love her cosplay ring gears. They're so cool.
Can I say something real quick? I'm sorry. I just don't want this thought
Yeah.
to leave. I think Selena should pass that like creativity to Omos, because I was watching that Omos is very into Naruto, and I feel like if he was to turn his ring gear into some type of Naruto theme, he could still keep his monstrous appearance and appeal, whatever. But imagine he just like choke slam somebody and then hit you with one of, and then just like walked away. I don't know. I'm just saying. But go ahead. I'm sorry.
I honestly think she could have been a good manager for him, especially with that too. And she was a fantastic
she's so
manager.
small, dude. She's
Mhm.
so small. He's so big, dude. That would have been perfect.
It would have been good.
It would have been good.
But who do you guys have winning?
Go ahead, Phil. I'm
Yeah.
sorry. I interrupted you.
No, you're fine. You're fine. I got Rhea. I do. But I think Zelina's gonna be very, very like she's gonna perform very well in this. Like when it comes down to Zelina Vega, I've actually always liked Zelina Vega, especially when she finally got into the ring. She's continuing to elevate herself when it comes to her in ring ability and everything like that. And now that the LWO happened for basically everybody in Legato and Zelina, it's made everybody step up their game. So the fact that Zelina Vega's in this type of spot, she's going to shine very well. And I learned this from going to like independent shows here and everything, from like talking to the actual wrestlers. And I said this on a podcast not too long ago for OTB about doing the SmackDown review. I'm saying you don't always have to go over to get over. So yeah, sure, she might not win this thing, but she is going to get over with that crowd and be in her home country and actually, like be in her element when it comes to this thing. So she's gonna do great, but Rhea for the end.
My turn.
Go ahead.
Rhea is going to win. That is all. I like Zelina Vega a lot. I don't have nothing negative to say about her as a performer, but Rhea is going to by a lot. You're muted, I think.
Axel, any final thoughts?
Oh, you expect me to care about this match?
Yeah.
Oh damn.
For what?
I expect you to care about the women, Slay.
I love Zelina Vega, but it's sad that she's only in this spot because of merchandise sales and because it's in Puerto Rico. And it's obvious Rhea Ripley's going to win.
But aren't you just like happy for her that she's getting in that opportunity?
I mean, yeah, but again, it's only because it's Puerto Rico. If Backlash was going to be in like somewhere else, they would have gave the opportunity to like Whoever the hell else is on the SmackDown roster.
I would have took it.
They would have been Shotzi.
Oh, please
Oh
no.
God.
Please no.
Shotzi.
Maddie's not here to defend her. I
But
can't with Shotzi.
but
Wait, why do we
this
hate Shotzi?
this
Why
could
do
be
we not
another
like-
5-star match.
Why do we
Mondo,
not
because
like
she's not good.
It's not because she's not good. It's just because
Like,
I
I can't really think
personally-
of nobody else on the SmackDown roster. I really can't.
I
Because Raquel and Liv are tag champions, so I can't say them.
Yeah.
And then after that, let me not be disrespectful.
Yeah, don't be disrespectful to the women.
Man, you know what? Fuck Lacey Evans.
You know, the fact that she got drafted like before other people.
I don't care, but
Just
man,
saying.
she could go jump in a pond and forget how to swim.
most controversial woman getting like drafted really early. I don't know, man.
Nobody care
Yeah.
about her.
They're really trying. They're trying with her. It's just
They can
not
keep
working.
trying.
They've done 6 gimmicks with her, all being the same, by the way.
Well, and
So-
trying to have her and
They-
Xylia be a tag team.
They know what they did.
I,
WWE knows what she did. She'll never get over. But continue and try if you want to. That's
yeah.
cool.
Well, long story short, I think we're all under the
Wait, what did you
consensus
do?
that Rhea Ripley is going to win, even though it's a great opportunity for Zelina. And I wish, and hope that they'll put a title on her in the near future. But for now, it is Rhea Ripley.
If Zelina won, I'd be ecstatic, but it's not.
Me too.
It's not gonna happen.
I'd probably
sadly.
cry, honestly.
Like, I'd love it, but
no, there would have to be a bigger plan at play because it would make next.
I'll sell my kidney if she won.
You know what? It's like, get that money.
so the deed to the house.
Shit.
All right. I think this match is happening, yes?
Yes,
6-man tag match for some reason.
it's Solo and the Usos versus Sammy K.
Solo!
Yeah.
Yes. The
Um,
6-man tag that,
That KO, Sammy, and Riddle are going to win.
yeah. Yeah.
Because
And then
Solo
Solo
about to
can
Samoan
turn
spike
on
his
them.
brothers.
hmm I hope that doesn't happen, though. I love the
Yep,
Bloodline being
yep.
together.
Y'all seen the new Bloodline shirt?
No?
It got Roman's
another
face
one?
in it got Roman's face in black and white, but Jay, Jimmy, and Solo are all in red. The fuck does that
No,
mean?
I hadn't seen it.
Like what is that supposed to mean?
I couldn't tell you.
Oh, yep,
But-
I see it right now. Yep, I got
What
it.
is
You
that?
see, is it on your phone? Show it. Show it to the world.
Yeah, show us, Phil.
Show it to the world.
Oh.
It's not gonna focus, but it's
No, you got it.
basically
You got
No,
it.
I
You got
can
it.
see it.
I walk alone.
Yeah, I mean, out of all the shirts they've come out with, that's probably my least favorite.
Just so basic.
I
Yeah,
think it's
I really liked the like Godfather shirts. Those were cool.
You gotta understand that Roman Reigns is head and shoulders over the competition. This is his industry. He's just everything he said in that promo when he was screaming into the camera. I don't remember.
when they had this design, dude, this
Yeah.
design was
That was a
so
good one.
nice.
Yeah, then it got played
So
out
nice.
because Sammy kept wearing it.
Oh no!
That motherfucker
So
kept wearing
nice,
that shirt,
man.
even though they came out with 3 new shirts after that.
Yeah,
until
I
he
hate
got
the
his
Bloodline, but
until
their
he got
shirts
his
are
Sammy
great.
Uso shirt, bro.
Yeah,
That was his
I mean,
favorite
this
shirt.
is obviously it's going to
What's
be a
his
good
favorite
match
shirt?
regardless
yeah.
because the
Actually, that says
Usos
a-
are fantastic. KO, Sammy, and Riddle are
I
good.
just don't care.
Yeah,
We got a
this is
new
the
world
first
championship. I don't care about this.
This is
See,
the
the
first
thing
time I
is-
haven't cared about a Bloodline match.
Yeah, I mean they were coasting through Bloodline. They were coasting through Backlash just to get to the draft, and then
This
when
is-
we got to the draft, it's just all right. Let's get Backlash over with.
Like, bro, this is the same main event as last year. Just instead of Roman, it's Solo, and instead of instead of Randy and Drew, it's KO and Sammy.
That's so true. I
It's
didn't
the
even
same.
think about that.
But was that
It's
one winner take all?
legitimately the same
Did-
match.
I
Yeah,
don't know.
But was that one winner take all? Did
I
they do that or
think it
no?
was. I think it was.
I don't have a memory like that to remember
I'm gonna
details
look
like
it up,
that.
but
But yeah, I just don't. Another pay per view. Our long reigning champion will not be appearing.
hmm
He was at WrestleMania. Yet he will have no WrestleMania backlash. So,
No, there was no winner take all thing in that.
Okay, I think
No,
that's
there's
just what
not.
people wanted, just to make it
There's
interesting.
no,
Probably.
the tribal chief doesn't worry about backlash.
Yeah.
The tribal chief doesn't worry about backlash. He does what he wants. Backlash means there's repercussions. There's no repercussions from being.
He
on the
was
top
not
of
going to show up in Puerto Rico.
No, he wasn't.
That's terrible. You see, and I could do a lot with a video, but I won't do that.
Always thinking of the content.
Oh man, chop it up.
You finna go. You go to Saudi Arabia, but you can't go to Puerto Rico. I see you, bro. It's cool.
Yeah.
It's cool.
Well,
I've been a couple times.
Maui over Roman, bitch.
my final answer for this match is KO, Sammy, and Riddle.
Yeah, I think to further the bloodline breakup story, Sammy. Yeah, I can't.
You know what? Michael Cole's winning this, bro.
Honestly, that'd be a vibe. Michael Cole just slides in and does the pin.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to be undefeated again, but not just this time at WrestleMania. It's just undefeated as a whole. It's just, there you go.
He is undefeated at WrestleMania. That's pretty good.
He is actually. Sammy, KO, and Riddle. I got this.
His percentage is better. His average is better than the Undertaker's.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, 100%. Phil, you're a little
I think
blurry.
it is.
Oh,
Oh, God.
Yeah.
My freaking
No,
camera. My freaking camera, dude.
Yeah, Mondo, put your glasses on.
All right. No,
Can you fix
dude.
it?
Axel, you better
Alright,
stop
hold
with
on.
that prime. But that is the card for Backlash, and I'm excited for it. It's a pretty stacked
God
card.
damn it.
I don't mind it.
It's all right.
You know that you got Prime? I work at the YMCA, right? So we had extra Gatorades, right? And I asked this 7-year-old, hey, buddy, you want a Gatorade? I don't drink Gatorade. I drink Prime. You know, I was like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah, drink fucking Prime, bitch.
Yeah, I work at a school, and all the kids have Prime, and I'm like,
Even at my school, I'll be walking through the hallways. I'm like, is that a Prime bottle on the floor? Y'all dirty motherfucker.
wait, love that for us that the three of us work with children.
Actually, what do you do?
Huh?
What do you do?
I told you, bro. I work at that school program at the middle school.
Oh, that's what's up. What do you
Yeah, and
do?
I work at a charter school that's like kinder through 8th grade.
That's what's up.
You better than me.
All right.
That's too
My
many
camera's
ages.
not
That's too many
refocusing.
ages.
All right, though, we're
Do you
almost
deal with
Yeah.
all of them?
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah. That's too much for me. You better than me.
every day.
I can only do like we either doing newborn to 5 or 5 or like 5 to 12. That's it. I can't do it.
Well, I wanted to pull up a question really quick, just that someone asked in the chat, and I want us all to answer this really quick before we head out. But it's, who do y'all think will be the new NXT Women's World and Tag Champions? Because for some reason they drafted the champions to Raw, which to me doesn't make sense. I'm sure other people like it.
It makes
It's not
sense for
me.
Indy,
She
Indies
just
deserve
became
it,
champion.
but she's injured, so she's gonna vacate it anyway. Cause I know you saw what her ankle looked like.
Yeah.
So just instead of keeping her on NXT for another fucking year, just bring her on Raw already. Whenever she's ready to return, we'll all know, because we'll see like Candice getting her ass beat and Johnny won't be there, and they're like, who's gonna help Candice? And then, the fucking way! Minus Theory, but it's cool.
Well, I don't know what's going on with Roxanne at this point, but I'm assuming she's gonna come back and become champion again. I think they really want her to be a long champion. As far as the tag titles, I would have to go with Casey, or what's their names?
Katana
and
Chance and Kaden Carter. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
You need a
Katana and
name,
Kaden.
Axe Phil. He knows them all. And that's not even
I-
trying to play him.
I
Their
still
K
call
That's
name
not
her.
is
even-
confusing.
That's not
I
even
still
trying to
call
play
her
him.
Casey Catanzaro. I don't care.
Yeah, that's why I said Casey, because I was like, I think
I still call her Ricochet.
What's her name?
But Katana.
Katana Chance. That's Casey's name.
I
So-
think they'll most likely become tag team champions again because there's nobody else.
Well,
So
Katana and Kaden, they're winning it on Tuesday. They're winning
Yeah.
it this Tuesday.
I don't agree with Isla and Alba Fire being drafted,
I do.
but
They need more tag
If
teams on the
anything,
main roster.
Katana and Kaden
they
should
do
have been
100%. Yeah, it should have been. It should have been them. It should have been Kaden and Katana. I think they're more. Because they're more of a tag team than Isla and Elba, who were feuding just a few months ago.
I just, let me get on screen for this just so people, I just feel like there's certain talents that NXT is just the ceiling for them, and with them, I like them, they're good. I just feel like NXT is home for them, and that's that. Could I be wrong? I mean, yeah. But like some people want Chase U to Chase, no. No, because there's no way they're going to have a full arena with half of it being Chase U people. They only get away with that in NXT because the Florida thing is so small.
Yeah.
So
Andre Chase
they're just NXT bound, which is not a problem. You could still be the best person in NXT. That's still accomplishments. And, what are they going to be, 2 or 3 time tag champions now?
Something like that.
I think it's 3. I think it's right, 2. Phil? Because didn't they beat Nikita and Tony Stark to get the titles back?
Right, yeah.
Did I say Tony Stark, bruh?
You know what? It might as well be the same thing.
I always do that, bro.
Dude.
Tony Stark, tag team champion.
It might as well be the same thing. You're like me and Giovanni Vinci. I always call him Leonardo da Vinci, but it's the thing.
What's her name again, bro? Help.
Zoe Stark.
Zoe Stark.
I mean, she got drafted too, which is
she got drafted too.
That is what it is.
She did. But
no.
Yeah.
Well,
so
who do you guys
think
will be the next champions?
The next NXT Women's Champion, I want it to be Tiffany Stratton. Like, I want that to happen.
That was supposed to be the call, too, because apparently they were doing that while Indy got injured. They were like Tiffany's going to get the call, which they should have just did it.
That's the thing with me, is that if you were going to call Indy Hartwell to the main roster, why the hell would you have her retain as Spring Breakin'? I'm trying not to say the F word. That's why I said hell. But, like...
You can say fridge.
Sorry.
Come on, bro.
And I'm like, why would she retain? Why would she retain in that triple threat when you have Roxanne and Tiffany standing right there? I know Tiffany said in interviews that she's not ready for the main roster yet, and you know what? Hey, if she thinks she's not ready, she should stay down there for a little bit. But you have Roxanne. So, what was the deal with that? I don't understand. But she's probably going to vacate it, if anything, and then they're going to do something for the next one called Battleground, I think it is. They're just bringing back all the WWE pay-per-view names for NXT. So it's just a thing. So there you go.
Mondo, do you watch NXT?
A little bit.
So do you have an answer for this? Or you not really?
NXT next women's champion, I would hope it to be Raquel, just because I don't think she had a long reign at all.
You mean Roxanne?
How long was her reign? Roxanne. I said Raquel. Whoops. How long did Roxanne?
Raquel was great.
Yeah, not that long.
Right.
A month or two.
Yeah, but I think the way she won it, because she only won it because of what's her name got let go, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think that wasn't the way to win it. So
yeah.
I think now she should be able to get her chance back in a real storyline.
Yeah.
So she can have a real chase. Not that her first win was not okay, but I feel like the story was lost on Andy and not the actual women's championship.
Yeah.
So.
Well, yeah, I just wanted
Core Jade. Yes, sir. Yes, you already know. Yes, you already know. Baby girl Cora. But I'm half and half because I want her to get drafted too. Like,
yeah.
Her and Braun will probably get drafted.
My favorites always got situations at the same time. Like, I want Theory to retain, but then if he loses, he stays on Raw and he could compete for the title. I want Corey to get drafted, but if she stays in NXT, she could become champion. Ah! The only one that's got it going is Bianca. She's gonna be champion regardless.
Yeah. Well, we're just gonna have to see what happens in the upcoming episode of Monday Night Raw in the weeks ahead. We have Backlash, and then we have Night of Champions just in a few weeks. So we'll see what happens. Thank you so much, Phil and Ramondo, for joining me and Axel on today's episode. Make sure to follow me at Mary the Heel and follow Meet Us in the Ring on TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, and subscribe to the YouTube channel. I will let everybody plug their socials one more time, and then we'll go ahead and get out of here.
Thank you guys again for having me on the Meet Us in the Ring podcast. I got it 2 times in a row, baby. Let's do this thing. Get that Prime bottle out of
Phil,
here.
we
Follow
changed
me
our
on
name.
social media. on TikTok, Twitter, and Instagram at @PhillyMatt_. And made sure to put it for you guys because the last time people were actually like messaging me somehow like, how do you spell the whole thing? And I'm like, how are you messaging me and you still don't know? But uh, but thank you guys again. Follow OTB, the podcast that I do. We're going to be doing a Monday Night Raw post show tomorrow, breaking down all the draft picks again. So we'll go through the good, the bad, the ugly, and figure out things as we head into Backlash. And we'll get our Backlash predictions done soon too. So
Nice.
thank you guys again.
You already know. Oh, yeah. You can
No,
go
go
ahead.
ahead.
No, you can go. You can go. Because I got to close it out the right way. Go ahead, bro. You can.
Mhm.
Okay, well, thank you for having me. No, I'm just kidding. Thank you guys for having me, guys. My TikTok is my name backwards. That's all it is. Nothing special. I only have like 3,000 followers, but I like my small little group. I'm cool with it.
Well, thank you so much for coming. Axel, close us out.
And as always, y'all already know who it is. Axel Guzman 1017, Bianca Belair all day, A-Town down, and fuck Roman Reigns. But remember, if you ever feel dehydrated, drink some mother loving Prime. And hit that subscribe button if you haven't, because I see you.
Turn on the bell too.
I'll
Yes.
be watching. I'll be watching.
To know when we go live.
There you go.
Thank you guys for watching and have a good Sunday. Bye, guys.